so I'm sure there's a case number for me.
Yes, I believe we spoke the other day.
Okay, all right. How are you, sir? What's your name?
Good.
Gabe. Sorry, Gabe. I remember now. Thank you. I'm calling back because I just got off the phone with Finra. They sent me an email last night confirming that the issue with reporting was, a data publishing issue, which is fine. I'm glad they get back to me, but that necessarily follows that the public information has not been shown for that report for the days that require it to hit the Regulation 204 rule. And so I've asked them to go back with Rule 203B3, which allows them to do manual adjustments in the event of a system failure. They refuse to do that. And they also won't tell me how they're not in violation of Rule 204. And so I finally said to them, okay, so then if you won't tell me why they're not in violation, but you're not violating them, I'm going to assume that means that you're willfully not violating them, even though they deserve to be. And he just hung up on me. So at this point, I'm calling you guys because under Nasdaq Equity Rule 4120, you have the absolute authority to halt the stock to protect the integrity of the market. So, I mean, it's clear as day that Finra is, refusing to follow their own regulations. They're also, I don't know how much deeper, I've replied email last night, suspiciously within those 2 days, Simplex Trading updated their 13F to change their put options on this stock. Another violation. And they also specifically covered their trades on the 11th, right before that. So at what point are we going to keep breaking violations and hurting investors here is what I want to know.
Yeah, I understand.
It should be on halt.
I think I might have.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, from our end, unfortunately, we're unable to share information. I can confirm receipt of, correspondence, and, we'll certainly take a look on our end. However, we're unable to follow up with any actionable items with you.
Well, I'm not asking.
Just through the regulatory nature.
I understand. But I mean, Rule 4120 clearly states that, this has to be on regulatory halt. Everyone in communication is agreement here. What's going on? It's not even agreement, right? It's just logic. So Rule 4120 on your side needs to be enforced today. And if you don't enforce it today, you're essentially implying that delays are needed to, I don't know, help someone else, I'm assuming. I don't know why we're not enforcing T1 regulatory halt right now at this moment. Can you explain that to me, maybe?
Well, I can at least explain that the T1 is a news pending halt. So that is only actionable for, news releases, put out by Nasdaq listed companies.
Yeah. So under Rule 4120A1, pending the release of suppressed trade data, which is what's happening here.
Sorry, pending what? What was that?
Under the Rule 4120 in Section A1, says pending the release of suppressed trade data, which is what happened here, right? They released the suppressed data, but it still doesn't matter. That was too long of a number of days without that public data. They violated Rule 204. They should be on regulation show list. They should retroactively be there. Since they're not, we should be enforcing Rule 4120 to halt the stock. I mean, if I'm wrong, you tell me where I'm wrong. And if you don't know, that's fine. I understand that. Can you pass me to someone who maybe does?
Yes. Let me put you on hold for just a moment.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck him. Not me. Sorry. My recording heard that too. So angry. I'm following you. So you know I'm right, huh? You think I'm wrong? I don't care. It's stupid, that's all I know. It is important. Yeah, people don't realize how this bleeds into your bank, your interest rates, your dollar, everything about your life is why these agencies.
Hey, do I still have you on the line here?
Yes. How are you?
Good. So appreciate you holding for a moment while I just checked internally on this. So, from our end, we have circulated your correspondence, and at this stage, it is best if you speak with the Office of the General Counsel here. Unfortunately, our team has nothing further we can provide at this point. Just due to regulatory nature and our own internal process, we're unable to share information. But I can send you over that way if you would like to speak with them.
Well, my problem with that is I keep trying to, and that's the extra delay that everyone's trying to legally use in the loophole here. I just want the simple enforcement of your own rule. If reporting was dark for X number of days, this stock should be on halt from Rule 4120, Section A1.
Right. I understand. Where you're coming from.
But that's the point of these halts, which is it's immediate because of an immediate known issue. If you're not enforcing that, then that's also now you're possibly implicated as well. And I would never want that for Nasdaq. Just follow their own rule. If there's an issue here, then enforce the law or the regulation, or tell me where I'm wrong.
Right. Well, I mean, as far as our team goes, we are a regulatory group, and we only have authority to do, the things that are under
I'm asking
our scope.
exactly. I'm asking under your authority. This is your rule to follow, and you have the information.
Actually, so Reg Show comes from
Okay,
Finra, which is
fine.
why
I'm talking about
we were initially.
Now we're into a new phase, right?
Sorry, go ahead.
Now we all agree that public information has been suppressed, either by accident or whatever. It does not matter. So now Nasdaq Rule 4120 A1 requires this stock to be on halt until we get to the bottom of this. I'm just asking you to enforce your own rules. And if you guys don't, I'm going to...
And that's why we would want to have you speak with the general counsel.
But no one is getting me on the phone. They get me to a voicemail that hangs up or send me to an email, which is evading Rule 4120, which is an immediate halt. So I'm gonna.
Right. Well, they're who you're gonna have to speak with. Unfortunately, we're unable to do anything further from our end.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna need you to give me to someone. I'm not gonna get off the phone until you give me to someone who can, because if you're just willing to hang up on me, you're essentially implying that you're willing to break Rule 4120 and not pass me on to anyone to escalate this further. You're just sending me to another person, hoping that I won't get back in time. Right?
No, I mean, I was going to transfer you over to that line right now.
Okay, well, I keep doing that, and it keeps hanging up, so I'm going to call back if I hang up again, okay?
I can give you the phone number as well.
I have it, sir. They don't answer.
I'm not sure what their hours are.
They don't answer me. I've called them many times.
All right, I'm sending you over that way now.
All
Hopefully,
right.
you can speak with someone there.
I appreciate it. I'm not sorry. I'm not yelling at you. Just frustrated. Thank you for pressing.
I understand. Yep. Take care.
Thank you.
OGC?
Hi, how are you? Who am I speaking to? This is Trevor Carlton.
How can I help you?
Can I ask who I'm speaking to?
You're calling Nasdaq Office of General Counsel?
Yes, I just want to make sure I know who I'm speaking to so I can refer back later.
Okay, what is your question regarding?
Ma'am, can you please tell me who I'm speaking to, or at least give me a reference number for this conversation so I can refer back to if you don't want to give me your name?
Well, I just want to make sure you're calling the right place. Like, is this like a listing question?
Well, I keep before we continue further, usually I get hung up on as I continue. So before I continue there, can I please either have your name or a reference number for our call?
Well, I just want to make sure that you're
Ma'am, it's a simple question.
What is your call regarding?
It's a simple question. It's regarding possible violations, and I have a case number open with multiple parties here. I just would like a confirmation of this call, please. So that
is there somebody you want to talk to?
Yes, but once I get the confirmation, please.
Do you have an... Okay, we don't discuss violations.
Okay, can I please get the confirmation of us talking, please, or I have your name, whichever you prefer.
I'd rather not give you that.
Ma'am, I think you have to give me proof of our conversations.
We don't we don't discuss violations. So
I'm not asking you to. I'm asking for you to keep a record of our conversation here before I continue.
Okay. So how? Okay, so how can I help you?
Please keep a record of our conversation before we continue.
What is your issue?
I would like a reference number, please, before I continue. Please.
So
Are you denying me?
Are you like a reference number
for this conversation, ma'am? Are you denying me that? You're on a recorded line now, so everything you're saying is an attempt to dissuade me from reporting this. Is my assumption, at least.
No, I mean, I'm not dissuading you. I'm just trying to find out how I can help you.
How
can I help you?
I don't want to continue because I keep getting hung up on as I continue. So in order to avoid that, can I please have a reference number or your name, whichever you prefer?
Okay, can I get, I guess I have your number. I'm just going to, I need to check with somebody else and then I'll give you a call back. It's Trevor, right?
Yes, but ma'am, you guys are all on a recorded line and you're essentially violating Rule 4120 A-A1, which is pending the release of suppressed trade data. And it seems like you guys are doing everything possible to not answer any questions. It's a simple question. It's just logic. I'm not here to debate anyone.
So I just want to make sure I get you to the right person.
Okay. Yes, it's me. It's Trevor.
Okay. All right. So I will check around and then I'll get back to you.
No, ma'am. No, I'm not getting off the phone. This stock needs to be on halt right now. And if it's not, you're implicitly admitting that you're refusing to do this rule.
I'm sorry. I can't do that personally.
Then pass me to someone who can. I'm not getting off this phone.
Maybe I can find somebody that can.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry to fluster you. Don't mean to. She hung up on me. You agree now?